Hey, Jim Taylor, Director of Customer Service, Truckworx Kenworth. We're doing an informative video series for our customers to better serve you. All right, let's get started. Today's video is titled 90-Day New Truck Check, okay? We always want to refer to our owner's manual and time frames. I don't want to hold myself to 90 days, this is when this needs to be done. It's just after we take new delivery of truck, there's some things I should suggest you take. All right, and to start, I want to start with the alignment. We want to make sure we go to a proper alignment shop and just check our alignment. We want to make sure our steer tires are, inspect, rear axles also. And while talking about axles, we want, we have to get on the truck, check all our torque specs and all our mounting bolts, leaf spring brackets, and all those torque specs will be in your owner's manual. And then while we have the hood popped open, some things I suggest you check. Your turbo boost pipes, we want to make sure all our clamps are tight. There's also some located on the other side, but this is just a visual check. And then our coolant, we got a coolant reservoir, radiator. Of course, we always think coolant would be an obvious leak, but we want to just check, make sure we don't have any residue on our hoses. Also, want to, while we're under here, anything harness related, make sure, zip ties can shift. I mean, they can. We don't always expect them to, but things happen. So, if we got on a creeper and we slid under there, check our chassis harnesses, check our engine harnesses while we're under here, make sure everything's away from moving belts and fans. And some of these checks will be in the owner's manual as daily checks, and we definitely suggest you doing those. But anytime we have the hood open, any external mounted juice panel boxes, we want to make sure they're seated properly, closed, to ensure water's not intruding. It can cause damage inside a juice panel. So moving on, when we're talking about electrical connections, we want to remove our battery protector box, inspect all battery connections, make sure they're tight, corrosion's not there. And another one, we really want to stress these tank straps here. We have adjustment bolts on the bottom, and there again we need to refer to the owner's manual on the torque specs, but these do need to be tightened. And if we don't tighten them, we can get the actual tank to slide out or slide in, and it might prevent you to get fuel, and it might actually cause hoses to drift away from the tank. So that's something we definitely need to check. Those torque specs are in the owner's manual, and they're different from steel to aluminum tanks. And the last thing I want to share, this truck is not set up from a bodybuilder, and this is more of something if you buy a truck from us and you take it to a bodybuilder. We have a lot of great bodybuilders in the area that they work for us, but at any time a bodybuilder works on the truck, they don't necessarily work for Kenworth. So you want to do an inspection on anything you get an add-on from the company. They might mount something on top of a harness that can cause some harness issues, anything like that. Just always inspect, bodybuilders work after the fact.